that deep.
Yeah, it seems like everybody's jacking them up from way out there these days. You want guys to stay within themselves.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
And here are the 76ers now. After the basket by Minnesota.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off. And Edwards launches it from deep. Minnesota gets it back. And a new shot clock of 14 seconds. Here's Garnett. And again, it's Minnesota converting.
Reads shot trajectories so well. Garnett understands how to capitalize on that offensive glass.
Iverson passes to Greer. Good. And it's Iverson who picks up the assist. Iverson's got his third assist on the night.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what. If he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
Cassell gets the bucket.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Minnesota leading by 3. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Dishes it to Edwards. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Well, Edwards is so strong. He'll complete the play unless you wrap him up.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Both teams deciding to change it up.
One shot.
And Edwards, no good on that one.
And talented in so many ways. Edwards is focusing on two things: the refining of his shot mechanics and the sustained level of engagement.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
Timeout called, first of the game for Minnesota.
And as fans and broadcasters, we're not permitted to hear the specifics in these huddles.
Well, as a coach, you want to cover just one or two major points. That way guys can absorb it and go out and execute.
Riders checked in for Edwards. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
It really is something else to watch a guy like Towns shoot from that far out.
And Chamberlain with the stuff.
Putting that pass right in his stride. Didn't have to slow up and was able to complete the play.
Towns for 3, and again Minnesota with the triple.
Well, so many bigs excel from three-point range these days, and he's right up there with the best of them.
Pass to Collins. And there's the drive. The layup missed. Minnesota leading by 7. Here's Marbury. And there's another one for the Timberwolves.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
Well, you expect there to be peaks and valleys, but you've got some excellent scores on both sides.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Ball's knocked loose. 2 on none, no one back to stop this. Ahead, here's Iverson, and again, it's Philadelphia.
But you love the unselfishness, makes the next pass, and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
A deep 3 from Towns. It's hauled in by McGinnis. And it's Cunningham with the ball for Philadelphia, trailing by 5. Pass to McGinnis. Back to Cunningham, to the middle. Chamberlain trying to get open. Doesn't go for him. Now here's Towns. He has 6. Offense, the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. Timberwolves lead by 5. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And guys, what's your take so far on the Timberwolves?
Just stretching out the floor that first. They had the defense scrambling.
Yeah, and when you're hitting threes early, that opens up the floor and really helps your offense.
So to begin the second quarter for the Philadelphia 76ers, we've got Tyrese Maxey. Irving is out there with Joel Embiid, and it's Greer in at the 2-guard spot. And here's Maxey after Anthony Edwards made that last three-pointer. And slam dunk by Maxey.
Doesn't take much for Maxey to find a lane to the rim.
And here's Edwards. The pass to Gugliotta. Here's Cassell. Launches it from deep. Shays with the rebound. The 76ers trail by 6. Steps back and shoots. And Maxey puts it in. Maxey's got 4 this quarter.
And you can pretty much count on Maxey to find shots. He does his job out there.
Wasted no time on that one. And the Timberwolves lead by 7.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Back to Embiid. Embiid powers it down.
And seeing a guy as big as Embiid being so fluid in terms of his movement, jaw-dropping.
Here's Garnett. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
He can be a forgotten man in their offense sometimes, but the D still has to keep an eye on him.
Maxey passes to Greer. There's the 3. And with that shot, the Timberwolves lead is cut down to 5 there, thanks to the basket from Maxey.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Moses Malone. He's checked in for the 76ers. Garnett surveying the defense. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. From deep three-point land. Rebound, Julius Irving.
I'm not sure if anyone on the team has the green light from there. Definitely not him.
Well, that's the shot where if you make it, everything's fine. But if not, you're going to hear about it.
Now here's Edwards. He's got 7. From deep three-point land. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Pass to Irving. Here's Shays. Back to Irving. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. And he gets the bucket. Minnesota leading by 3. Edwards passes to Cassell. There's the triple. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
Now here's Garnett after the miss from Tyrese Maxey. And another 3 for Minnesota.
Well, that's how they like to see him play, with confidence, ready to fire from 3 when it's there for him.
Passes it to Greer. Maxey on the wing. 7 points in the game.
You can hear him sputtering all the way over here. He knows he should have knocked that one down.
Puts up a deep 3. And Garnett misses. And it's Irving with the ball for the Philadelphia 76ers. 9-point game.
Well, sharp interior passing is so important. the best way to create high percentage buckets.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Garnett against Malone. And here's Edwards from the arc. Rebound, Malone.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And a wide open look for Irving. Off target from outside.
Well, that's a shot the defense felt like they could live with, and it worked out for them that time.
Edwards inside, and too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. The Timberwolves making a change here. West is checked in, and Philadelphia also making a switch. Jones is checked in. The 76ers trail by 7. To the paint. Here's Maxey. Looks good, is good. Bucket number 4 from the field. He's taken only 6 shots.
And with how explosive Maxey is, he's not your average guard in the paint.
Look at Edwards slotting home the 3.
Terrific ball movement leading to the basket. You love to see it.
Pass to Greer. Lead pass was put in just the right spot. Greer's got 7 points in the game.
Yeah, spotting the open teammate there. Nice work by Maxey.
Rest outside. Fires away from outside. Shays with the rebound. Shays has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Greer. Rebound, Minnesota.
Not really what we expected. You know he wants that one back.
And Edwards puts up a deep 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. Edwards got the lead up to 9 now for the Timberwolves.
Look, if Edwards is hitting that shot, there's not much you can do defensively to stop him.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Well, that's exactly what's needed when you're trying to turn things around.
The 76ers trail by 9, beyond the arc. Rebound, Love. Guys a chance to add to their lead.
If they get into double digits, that would make it a huge hill to climb.
Here's Maxey. And slam dunk by Maxey.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish. Near the 3-point line. Oh, my goodness, with no time left on the clock.
Without a moment to spare, he guts this one out.
What poise, what focus. That's an impressive shot.
And so it's Minnesota ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. It's the NBA on 2K Sports, and let's talk the first half. It was a closely contested first quarter for Minnesota. At the end of one, they were able to end up with a 5-point lead. For the Timberwolves, how about you, Shaq? What'd you think about Minnesota?
They built this lead from the perimeter. We know they have shooters to do it. We know sometimes they play outside in. This is one of those games.
And that's going to do it for us here. The second.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Timberwolves leading by 9. Garnett is out there with Kevin Love. Then it's Cassell. Then there's Anthony Edwards. And it's Gugliotta in at the 3 spot. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Here's Greer. The offensive rebound. Garnett with the block. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Anthony Edwards is figuring things out. He said there's levels. My first few years, I looked for my shot and nothing else. I've learned that I can't win without my teammates and that I have to throw them the ball too. It's a team game. I know that now. Kevin, I know it too, so I'm throwing it back to you.
And you're the best teammate we could have. Thank you, David.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
Now the pass to Shades. Irving for three. The putback. Here's Malone. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot.
Malone is relentless inside, so strong with non-stop effort.
From deep, Gugliotta's shot is good. Gugliotta's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. The 76ers trail by 12. Inside, Irving, and Dr. J slams it in.
And you love the quick ups, but then how about that explosiveness on the finish? Irving, man, he just has incredible gifts.
Diversified scoring in this one for him.
I love when everyone can get involved.
And it's a great finish!
Oh, my.
And I got to say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still a magnificent move to the rim. Now Iverson, 6 points for him. And it's Malone finishing it off.
No questioning Iverson's skill for moving the ball. A guy this open is an easy dime for him.
Minnesota calls timeout.
And coach can't like what he's seeing, trying to get them refocused.
Yeah, you have to take a timeout in a situation like this. Stop the bleeding a bit and regroup.
Here's Marbury. Iverson cover. That bucket in no time at all. Marbury's got 5 points so far.
Well, he's shooting a high percentage, but not taking enough shots, in my opinion. He needs to be more aggressive on offense.
A firm denial by Towns, knocking it away with that tremendous length.
Puts up a deep three. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Irving's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Fires from way outside. Serbiak, no luck. The 76ers trail by 9.
A great athlete and an even better human being. It's easy to love Julius Erving. What he brings to this team and also what he brings to the community.
For Philadelphia, they have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today. First one falls for him. Both free throws good for Irving.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Launches from deep. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. The 76ers trail by 7. Gugliotta grabs the board. Here's Minnesota. Puts up a deep three. No good on the shot. Gugliotta's gone 1 of 3 from the field here. Here's Irving, and the slam dunk by Irving.
And guys, in the open court, that's where Dr. J has you holding your breath. He is a human highlight reel.
Here's Marbury. Hits the three-point bomb. Marbury's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for Minnesota. To the inside, Irving. And Irving throws it down.
And cutting into the lead with the big one-hand throwdown.
That's how you get your team back into it. Here's Marbury. They get the rebound, and it's Towns on the follow. And the Timberwolves lead by 8.
And Towns is solid at getting strong position on the glass. Terrific work.
To the paint, here's Cunningham, and Cunningham with the slam.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Took him no time at all on that one. Towns has got 5 points now this quarter.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
And the Timberwolves call time.
Hey, fans, who wants a free t-shirt? Make some noise.
So both teams changing it up here. Timberwolves leading by 7. 1:12 left to play in the third. West passes to Brandon. Takes the 3. Good on the triple. Brandon's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Here's Philadelphia. To the middle, here's Hawkins. Good. And it's Iverson who picks up the assist.
And that's got to happen if they want to have a chance to turn this thing around. I mean, he needs to just take the game over. I mean, it seems like he's been hesitant to pull the trigger.
Hawkins against West. .41 seconds left in the third. It's good from long range. Brandon's got 6 points.
Assisted buckets. Every team wants them. They show you're running effective team offense. Well, that wasn't a bad shot. Defense playing a little loose there. Sometimes it just doesn't go in.
From downtown, sinks the triple. Brandon's got the lead up to 14 now for Minnesota.
And you can see he's found his rhythm here in the third quarter. You can just sense the uptick in confidence. Everything he puts up from long range seems to be going. Now, that's what I call a momentum changer.
Yeah, when you've got a point guard with that kind of spring, no lead is safe.
Yeah, he saw the opportunity to finish with some authority, trying to fire his guys up.
And the basket by West.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves. Their lead at 15 going into the break. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot for... And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. The 76ers trail by 15. Taking a look at the 76ers, we've got Moses Malone, Allen Iverson out there with Jones, and it's Shays in at the 4.
And you can see the defense broke down there, allowing him to get all the way to the hoop.
Edwards can't hit. Here's Shays. Here's Greer. The three-pointer, no good.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
Here's Brandon. And it's Malone with the rebound. Malone's got 8 rebounds in this game. Here's Iverson. Rebound, Minnesota. Love's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Garnett. That's in there. Love with the assist. And now that's 11 points for Kevin Garnett.
A great ability to shoot the basketball. Garnett can punish you from anywhere on the floor, this time with the jumper.
Showing great vision and delivering the pass out in front.
From deep three-point territory. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession.
Ball. Substitution for the Timberwolves.
The 76ers trail by 14. From deep, Iverson. Kept alive.
Hard work and soft hands, guys. That's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip-in. Here's Garnett. And again, it's Minnesota converting. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Kicks to Malone. He dishes it to Jones. Pass to Malone. And again, it's Philadelphia.
And knocking down shots in the mid-range area really forces teams to have to adjust their defense.
Well, look, he's got the link to get that shot off regardless of how the defense plays.
And you are going to pay every time you don't box out Love. He has a real nose for coming up with those offensive putbacks.
There's the lob to the hoop. And Malone with the stuff.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. Here's Cassell. A rebound by Greer. The 76ers trail by 12. And it's Iverson missing.
In the second half, it seems like they've given him the green light. Might want to rethink that.
Here's Garnett. And again, it's Minnesota converting.
He's creating good looks and shooting very efficiently.
And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. Passes to Malone. He kicks it to Jones. Shays the pass to Malone. Garnett grabs the board. Garnett's got his 6th rebound on the night. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Shot clock at 6. Three-pointer. Yes, indeed, it is good. He's now 8 for 14.
He is cold-blooded. Drops the dagger. Piles on to what was already a big lead.
And defensively, that kind of effort is just not going to cut it.
Out that one in, and the Timberwolves lead is cut down to 14, getting a little bit closer on the bucket from Greer. Here's Garnett, and another three for Minnesota.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first. Well, that's what you want. Get him the ball and see if he can close the gap.
On the wing, that's in for his 8th bucket tonight. A hot 8 for 11 shooting so far.
Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, just protect the ball, make smart decisions, don't give them a chance to get back in the game.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
And the layup's good off the glass. Garnett's got 22.
And so far, Garnett has dominated this game, getting to his spots and executing.
And Philadelphia calls time here.
All right.
They're down by 17. 1:29 left in the fourth quarter. And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Kevin Garnett.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. That has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
The better he played, the more these fans got revved up. And that continued to play out over the course of his amazing performance. Here's Garnett. And again, it's Minnesota.
Yeah, they can count this one in the win column. It has been a tremendous effort.
Yeah, look, sometimes you just break your opponent's spirit, and I think this has been one of those times.
Collins wide open. He fires. That three off the mark.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Fires from way outside. And the shot will not go from Leitner. Down low, here's Shays. Off with the layup. 36 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Leitner. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
76ers ball.
And so here is Philadelphia. Trailing by 17 to the wing right side. Here's Collins. Banked in off the glass.
And you have to be unselfish if you're going to lead your team to great things. And I think Embiid gets that.
Butler with the ball. The tray. And that falls.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc. A key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
Yeah, it's always a little risky to lean this hard on the three-point shot. But when you're knocking him down, you might as well keep riding.
And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen.